Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Marina. So without taking too much time, I'm gonna talk about a question that people ask me a lot. So this video is gonna be a Q&A about the scar, regarding the scar that is on my forehead. So I asked on my Instagram for everyone to ask me all the questions that you had about it, and I said I was gonna make a video about it. So here it is. So I'm not gonna waste too much time and like beat around the bush to talk about it. I do want to get this off my chest, and yeah, hopefully that you guys will see the good side of it just like I do. And yeah, so let's get into this. The first question that comes back pretty much often is what happened. When I was about 2 years old, me, my older brother, and my birth mom, we were in a car and we were on our way to see my babysitter. Yes, that's what I believe. I believe we were on our way to see someone, and it was during the winter. And yeah, so it was during the winter during a snowstorm. And yeah, my birth dad told my birth mom like, oh, don't take the car because it is dangerous outside. I wouldn't like for you to take the car. But she did it. My birth mom took the car anyways because yeah, my babysitter really wanted to see us. Apparently, this is what I know. This is what I know. I wasn't there. I was only 2. I don't know. What happened is that she took the road, me, and my older brother, and we got into a car accident. So that's why I have the scar on my head, on my forehead. It goes. It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep, as you can see. Yeah, it goes from here all the way across my eyebrow, and then up and out. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what happened. My mother did die. My older brother didn't. He's still alive today, thanks to God. I am still here today, which I am thankful for. Everything happens for a reason. In the good days, just like in the bad days, I still give glory to God. Therefore, glory to God. I am thankful for everything that happened to me. I am thankful to come this far. How old were you when it happened? Yes, I was 2 years old. I was 2 years old when it happened. Looking at yourself in the mirror, do you remind yourself of that day when it happened? Yes. Yes, and not in the bad way, in the good way. Because the way I see it is that what were the odds that a 2 year old would survive a car accident in the winter? Um, it's funny. When I say funny, I mean like to me it's amusing because many doctors, many doctors, whenever they ask me the same question, like, well, what happened to your forehead? I'm like, oh yeah, car accident when I was 2 years old. Then they're all asking me like, how did that happen? Every doctor like that I've had, just for regular checkup, not for my scar, but like just for like a regular checkup, they all told me like, technically you weren't supposed to survive. How did you? And I'm just like, listen, it's God. Listen, I don't know, it's God. It really is God, because I don't know, like they all think deeply into it, like the way that my car seat is positioned, what could have hit me. It was kind of impossible for something to hit straight in my forehead. Plus my big brother was beside me, he didn't have anything. And I was like, hey, God saved me. That's all I know. I'm here today. Whenever I look at myself in the mirror, do I think about it? Yes. Because I'm thankful to God that, God left this mark on my face. That way, whenever I feel bad about myself, whenever I look down on myself, I remember where God got me from. He decided to keep me for a reason. God makes us go through the roughest things for a reason. Do you ever wish to see what your face would look like without the scar? No. No. To be honest, no. Why? It's part of me. I like it. I really like it. Don't you see this girl? It's like a battle mark. Like, what you mean? I like it. Now, honestly, I never had a problem with it. Come to think of it, I never had a problem with it. It's part of me. It's my identity. It's part of my face. Like honestly, I believe that my face just wouldn't make sense without it. My face wouldn't make sense without my scar. To be honest, that's what I think. That's what I think. Are you insecure about your scar? No. I love it. I love it. I love it. The only thing though I can say that kind of gets me insecure, like this side of my face is like is very non-symmetrical to this part at all. It was funny because like sometimes I could just be normal and like this eyebrow would just go up, this eye is wider, and like this side of my mouth is like, I don't know how to say this, but like this side tends to like flinch up while this side stays normal. I don't know if it's in relation to my scar. All I know is that everything on this side of the face does not respect this side. That's all I know. That's all I know. Do I miss her? As in my mom. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. Why? Because it was difficult growing up without a motherly figure. So it's like whenever I see kids hugging their mom, and when we're in classroom, like doing activities for like Mother's Day, I was always left out because I didn't know. I didn't like I knew what a mom was. I would always find myself in this awkward position where like they talk about Mother's Day, we do Mother's Day gifts, and I'm like, I don't know who to give it to. It's like, do I still have to do it? That growing up, the way other people felt about their mom, I didn't know that motherly love. I didn't know that. Like, yes, I had my aunt. Yes, I had other people. They were like role models to me. I do miss her, yes. Also, I do miss her, and it was kind of awkward. It was hard and awkward for me growing up. But now I have a mommy and a dad. I love them. They love me like their own child. I like this question. Were you ever mad towards God for what happened? Yes. Yes. It doesn't happen often, but I do remember this time where all night I couldn't sleep. I was just, like I was really mad. I was really crying and I was like, God, like why did you, like if she was here, my life wouldn't be the same. I kept telling God, and that's one thing I knew. Like, if she was still alive, most of the things that I'm going through, I wouldn't be going through it. I wouldn't be suffering like this. I wouldn't be mistreated like this. I'd be more happier. And then, while letting out my frustration to God, He was telling me like, there's some things that I needed you to go through. God knows how many days we're gonna live. He knows how many days we're gonna live. He saved me. And I remember saying like, yo, you should have, if anything, you should have let me go with her. And he said, no. Why do you think I saved you? At first, I thought that I was supposed to go through things by myself, but it wasn't that. He was telling me, I need you to realize that you need me. If you were happy your whole life, why would you need me? If you weren't suffering, why would you need me? If you weren't going through all the things that you're going through, you wouldn't need me. I want you to love me. I want you to need me. That's what God was saying. It takes wisdom for me to say this, but if if God didn't allow for her to leave, I wouldn't be needing God. I wouldn't be needing God. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't be going through. And I hate to admit it, but it's true. Did you ever get bullied for your scar? Surprisingly, no. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but surprisingly, no. Honestly, I would always expect for some people, to like say something mean, because a lot of people don't know what happened. Yeah, I never got bullied for like that. Maybe like one or two people in my life, Big Mac, made a comment about it, like something mean, but yeah, I didn't get bullied. Oh, someone said you are doing great. Thank you. Who is this person? S4 Evolve. I don't know who you is, but thank you. Aww. Like your feed. Thank you. Yo, love your page. Let's make some moves. This question is not really relevant to my scar, but what made you want to start a YouTube channel? The question is kind of complicated, but at the same time it's simple. What made me want to start a YouTube channel is me knowing that I have a voice. I have a voice. I have a voice to change things. Everyone does, by the way. Everyone has their own way of doing things and changing things. Me, it was my voice. So, it's like, let me put that out there. Let me put that out there, so that many people could hear what I have to say. And yeah, all that to help people. All that to help people. Basically. Yeah, all that to help people. So yeah, just to finish off, if there's a last thing that I have to say, I'm thankful to God that that happened, because I wouldn't be here today. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Like I said earlier in the video, I wouldn't be needing God if my mom was still here. And for me realizing that, and for me hearing God's voice, Him telling me that He wanted me to count on Him, He wanted me to be dependent on Him, so He allowed many things to happen in my life. And where I am right now, honestly, I'm great. I'm pretty great. Like, there's ups and downs, definitely, but I'm great. I'm great. You know, there's some things that I learned to go through with God. You know, there's some things that I don't have to rely on my parents. I don't have to rely on my siblings. I don't have to rely on friends. There's just I learned to rely on God more and more every single day. And yeah. I hope that you guys understood. I hope that it helped someone. I hope that it touched someone too. On a happier note, next video is gonna be a hair video. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time on my channel. Bye.